Hey everyone, here's our sprint release video, iteration release video for our product marketing team on digital experience for January 26th. Gonna have Tina go first.
I couldn't make it to the meeting today because my daughter is being vaccinated. So I'm pre-recording my release for this iteration. I had a high priority rush issue to deliver the GitLab value streams dashboard private beta sign up page. Vic Bell created this image for us. Thank you for turning that around so quickly. We used the GitLab dedicated page as a template, and Mateo whipped it up pretty quickly. Also, thank you, Nathan, for jumping in on Monday and helping me with some last minute copy updates. I also picked up a backlog issue for updating our open source solutions pages. This is how they currently look like. This parent page for open source has an updated header, but the rest of the page, as you can see, is a little bit outdated. And here are the other two pages. This is how they currently look. So I worked with Brian, the senior open source manager, on kind of a first MVC iteration for updating these pages. Images are still in WIP, but here's kind of how they look like now. We've reorganized some of the content and replaced a lot of these blocks so that they're more updated. We created a new partners block here. This is our partners page. Again, placeholder image. Reorganized the content. Nice big partner grid. And lastly, we did the sign up page, which is this one. This is also a placeholder. I think the brand team is working on some assets right now for all these pages. And here's our join form. That's it for me for this iteration. Thank you, Justin, for editing me in.
And Nathan.
Oh, thanks, Tina. That was amazing. Do you normally share your screen, Justin, on these or no? I don't think so.
If you have something to share, it'd be great, but if not, fine.
Okay, I can share something. Let me share my screen here. Sorry if you hear a kid in the background. It's a snow day, so yeah, this iteration was all over the place. The biggest one has just been working through translations and trying to get SmartLink integrated with GitLab and with their about.gitlab.com site. And so this isn't actually our live site. This is just SmartLink ingesting our site and then doing the translations. And we actually have a reviewer within GitLab that reviews the German. And so this has been all approved. And this is what the website would look like, the homepage at least, in German. There's still some issues like this carousel here isn't working, but we've created issues with SmartLink to get these resolved. But mostly been working with infrastructure and trying to get these going. Also, I ran a training session last week. It's been recorded on how to edit the competition pages or how to edit any of those pages, DevOps, competition, etc. I'll post it on Handbook soon. I'm just trying to figure out where to put it. But yeah, that session went well. And then there's a bunch of edits to the competition pages, I think. Yeah, that was this iteration. I think that's pretty much it. Mostly just trying to get German going. If anyone can read this, let me know. So I wish we did French first or something, but it is what it is. I'll hand it off to, I don't know who's next on the list. I think it's Javi.
Yeah, I'll take it over. This iteration, we had some conversation about the blog images reducing in size. So that got merged, I believe, like in between this iteration and last iteration. It showed up weird on my board, so I just wanted to call it out. Worked with Rob in terms of trying to get Zoom info to work on Marketo, which was a blast. That was a dive into the past. So that was great. We're trying to get it to work on our site as well, but they want to work on working with their stack first and then moving on to ours. So that's where that is at. Otherwise, I worked on small little tasks. I had a bug about the topics pages where the page breadcrumbs were behaving kind of weird. And so resolved that. And then I had some points for resolving 404s from the scheduled job. That's about it. Up next is, I'll give it to Margaret.
Yep. So during this iteration, I worked on small bugs, like fixing scrolling on solutions pages, also fixing the learn more button in the case studies pages. But my main focus was fixing the anchor links issue on the maturity pages. Actually, I can demo that real quick. Let me know when you guys can see my screen.
Yep.
So we were having an issue with the anchor links being visited or clicked from other pages to the maturity page. We're supposed to actually take you to this stage here. So I was working on debugging that. It was taking me a little bit, actually a long time, because that direction pages have a different setup for local testing. And so it takes a really long time to actually load. So I implemented a script to fix the issue. So now you can see it scrolls to the actual stage, which is what we wanted to do from the competition pages. So this is actually in review now by Tina. So it hopefully can be merged by today or early tomorrow. And I think that's it for me. I'm just gonna pass it to Mateo.
All right, let me share my screen. Okay, so for this iteration, these first two issues were follow-ups from the site navigation refactor, where the components have a lot of extra spacing that was used to prevent overlap with the previous site navigation. So we just found a couple of pages that still had that spacing and fixed that. Then there was one to remove a single quote character that Justin somehow found in a page. It was tiny. It looked like a little dirt on the screen, but it was some quote marks. Then there was the VSD page, which is this one. Then I had some follow-up on that VSD page. Also added the function to link from competition to specific tabs. So if I go, for example, to secure DASD and go to competition, it will go straight into the DASD tab for the GitLab versus SNCC. And then fixing a small issue with the styling that was not getting applied correctly when loading the competition page on a different tab. So for example, here when loading the secure tab, this gray background would stay here on plan. So that was fixed. And then I have still the synopsis page. This one has been carrying on for a couple of iterations, but because there's some still ongoing discussion on the content for that one. So yeah, still hoping to get the finalized content for this to finally get it updated. And that's it for me.
Awesome. Thanks, everyone. And a special thank you for Tina on that amazing video or conversation. So, yeah, see you next time.